Oh dear, dear, dear. Right, so I've got back and um, I've sorted myself out with some coffee. Now I'm cooking those little smiley face potato things. I love them shit because they're not quite chips. They're better than chips. They're like croquets and even hash browns. Maybe probably the same sort of consistency or yeah. Um, uh, uh, Texture. I can't think of the right word, but yeah. So I'm gonna have some food, gonna have thing, and then I'm gonna try and look into the starting of a new concept idea that I've got in my head. I did a little bit of research whilst I sat in the car earlier, and I came up with something. So I'm gonna carry on that. So I'm gonna roll myself one, have some food, sit down. There's gonna be nothing on TV. It's Monday. It's 6 o'clock, I think. Yeah, it's 6 o'clock. I've got nowhere to be for the evening. All my washing's done, so I can, just relax. And the only thing I must do is the washing up. But that's the way it is. You see, I'm always out, so I never get a chance to be in and do anything. So I'll try and get that done tonight and catch up with a few things. And I've got a few concepts of hopefully how to make money. So this is what's missing in my life. If you haven't worked that out yet, it's not that I don't have the idea and the right inkling to do it. It's just the fact that I haven't got the fucking money to do it. So I'm coming up with alternatives, and then boom, I find out I've got 5,000 views. Which makes me think, well, this is a sellable product, so we're going to be doing all of the legal side of that now, working out how I can. I think the way you do it is you put it on a platform or something, and then brokers bid for the content. I'm not really sure. It's a modern world, so I've got to find out what what the crack is with becoming a millionaire. So it is what it is. It is what it is. I've realised that without knowing it, I've become not popular, but interested. People are interested in what I'm doing. You know, never really occurred to me there'd be so many views of people following what I've been doing. I guess that's the power of the internet. It's the power of the algorithm of your friend having a video that they share with you, and so on and so forth. So, yeah, yeah. Well, like I've always said, the old aim of this is to get the car on the road and make a video. Get the car on the road, make a video of polishing it, and start a business doing so. But it's going to take a sidestep now because I've got to now try and work out what this is worth, because well, you'd be a fool not to capitalise on something that's got so many views. So I'm not saying I'll be millionaire overnight, but it's quite possible that I could earn a few thousand out of it or something, which would help buy the car and make more videos and put a production team together, which is the ultimate goal, and buy a drone, because no previous contact which was planned to do the drone flying and filming has continued to stay in contact with me. They've moved sideways. So another brick wall, that I've had to face in this situation. I come across the right person for the job, and then I can't get hold of them. So you just got to do it yourself. I might as well buy a drone and learn to fly it. Yeah. Not an expensive one. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to buy a DJ2 or whatever they call them. I'm going to buy you know, an £80 one that you can fly, and it's not long distance. But yeah, I would like to upgrade. I might have to hook up with a friend of mine actually who's already a really good pilot. I watched him do a video of him going through the house, through the windows, coming back out the house, going back in through the window and through the door and all that, through the corridor of the house and everything. Absolutely brilliant. Fair play to him. But yeah, I would like to learn myself. But I was just thinking of why I was laughing when I come on and film was the if I've got the thermostat. I've got a thermostat coming now. I'm under the belief now that through confusion, right, that the old thermostat was left in the car, right. So I think once I get this thermostat down this weekend, I'm gonna be able to fix the heating problem. So if I was just sat there thinking that would solve that problem. The revs problem is a completely different situation, but the the thermostat overheating, that's been a constant headache since I bought the car. It was the problem she solved the car. So I managed to get it to a point where it's not overheating for at least 20 minutes, which probably means that the thermostat is closed or stuck open. But if I put a new one in, it solves the problem. I've solved the overheating problem. And I was just thinking, while I was laughing, I was just thinking that I've solved the problem by flushing it with coolant leak repair, Holtz. I've done it with coolant flush. I've even at first flushed it out with a lot of screen wash because that was the only thing that they had in the petrol station at the time. I've had a constant ongoing problem of I've had a constant ongoing problem of this overheating of the vehicle. It's been a bit of a nightmare ever since day one. So anyway, let's pick a nice one. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Little smiley potato faces. Perfect for a snack. And easy to do in the air fryer. I haven't got the means to do it, but I used to make some really good, nice meals for myself a few years back as a younger man. But then COVID hit, things went a bit different, and things got expensive. So the meals, for one, were they're not really viable. But I would like to get back to. I would like to get back to the making, the preparation for an evening meal the way I used to, because there's so much nicer eating freshly cooked food than how I lived for a long time, for 2 years, because of the fucking medication that they had me on as a fucking zombie for 2 years, basically eating microwave meals and pot noodles because I just couldn't face cooking. It was a major problem. So I've been through some really tough times, and cooking and eating for yourself has actually been a major problem. So I just start cooking now properly, making those type of meals again, I think. because I don't really eat a lot, but there's nothing more important than eating. You've got to keep your strength up. And these potato wedges, smiley faces that they are, they're not very cheap, but they're very, very tasty. So, unfortunately, I quite like them. There we go. Nice. Perfect. Can't eat it one-handed. Can't eat it one-handed. Just a little bit of salt and a little bit of vinegar. And it makes a perfect snack. You might think they're for kids, but they're beautiful. Well, that's clearly a McDonald's. Yeah. Okay, so point of this video was to tell you about the flush of screen wash. Now you may think that that's a silly idea, but it's a chemical, and it breaks down grease. You know, so why not try it as a flush? Ah, shit. Fuck's sake. Right. That's the end of that. Grease on the thing. Potato wedges. Lovely.